Hello friends, and welcome back to another episode of Kimbo's Variety Show. It has been way too long since we have had an episode, but you don't want to hear about all that boring stuff. I've just been so busy, but today I'm really excited because I'm finally getting time to sit down and make a video that I've been really excited to share with you all about mandalas. So let's hop in. It's gonna be so fun. Alright, first let's get inspired and learn about what mandalas are and where they come from. A mandala is a radial design that represents wholeness, infinity, cycles of life, death, and rebirth, and unity among all things in the universe. It's about reflecting on the deeper meanings and purpose in life, pondering on the mysteries of the universe, and connecting with the spiritual. Or it could just be about, art and designs. That's what ours is going to be about today. But we're also going to learn about the history of mandalas and be inspired by some of the designs. So what exactly is a mandala? The meaning of the word mandala, some people say mandala, but I say mandala. It comes from Sanskrit, which is the ancient Hindu language, meaning circle, because all mandalas are is radial designs, which means a design that radiates out of a circle. They represent balance, symbolizing unity and harmony, and it is like the cycles of life, like in The Lion King. So where do they come from? Mandalas have been used in many cultures and places, such as India and Nepal by the Hindu culture, in Southeastern Asia by Buddhists. They've also been influenced Christian culture and artwork in Europe and North America, and Native Americans in North and Central America, and Celtics in Ireland. So we'll start with the Hindu or Indian mandalas. Mandalas were first seen in ancient times in Hindu culture, primarily India and Nepal. Mandalas are used as a way to meditate on life and focus on spiritual connection to the universe or the divine. Each element in Hindu mandalas serves to represent different layers of the universe, both earthly and spiritual realms. Lotus flowers, elephants, and triangles are often seen in Hindu mandalas. Buddhist mandala designs focus on meditation and enlightenment. They are seen as a meditative tool to reach a higher level of consciousness or enlightenment. Enlightenment is about finding inner peace, wisdom, and compassion for all living beings. Buddhist monks often spend many hours making intricate sand mandalas only to sweep them away after, representing their belief that nothing in life is permanent. We can see influence of mandala designs in Christian stained glass seen in cathedrals and churches in Europe and North America. These also have a spiritual element representing peace and balance that Jesus Christ brings, and a similar meditative quality as the other mandalas we've seen. Native American culture is similar in its use of mandalas, representing the unity and balance of all things. Mandalas represent a connection to the spiritual across all cultures, it seems. We can see the idea of mandalas in Mayan culture, circle calendars, and in Native American dream catchers, which also have radial designs and spiritual significance. Lastly, we can see connections to mandalas in Irish Celtic culture and their intricate Celtic knot designs. These are radial designs that have no beginning or end, symbolizing the eternity of life and interconnectedness of all things. Mandalas are often used for meditation. When people make them or look at them, they often find it calming and relaxing. They can also have meanings. They can be about stories, journeys, and dreams and have symbols that represent those things. Even though many mandala influences are spiritual or religious, that doesn't mean yours has to be. We are making one today purely for the enjoyment of the artistic process. Let's jump in. Here are some common shapes and designs used in mandalas. Pause here if you want to use this as inspiration for yours. I also made some worksheet resources for you to use to practice with. If you want to print some of these out, head over to my site, link below, and
let's get to it.
Download and print these for free.
There are a lot of ways you can make a mandala. You can practice with the template from my website, but I'm going to show you how you can make your own starting from a blank piece of paper. Here's some helpful supplies: a ruler or a straight edge, some circles of different sizes for tracing, paper, pencils, erasers, and you're going to need some scissors. Alright, so to start, take a large circle and trace it. Then we're going to cut it out. There's a lot of ways you can make your mandala, but this technique I'm going to show you is the best way to make a nice, even radial design. Now that we traced it, let's cut it out. When we're talking about a radial design, I mean every part of the design is repeated around a single point. You can think of it like a pizza. Every slice of the pizza has the same design repeated all the way around. It doesn't matter if you have 4 slices, 6 slices, or 8 slices. Whatever you do on one slice, you have to do on every slice. You'll see what we mean. So the easiest way to end up with evenly spaced triangle slices is to fold your circle in half. Now you have 2 sections. Fold it in half again. Make sure you get these lines you already made lined up. You should have 4 equal sections. Now you can make a simple mandala with just 4 slices, and this would be the simplest. So whatever you do in one section, you do all the way around. So if I did a circle here, I do in every section 4 times. But I'm going to make mine a level up by making it have 8 sections. So I'm going to fold it in half, again, 2 times, and 1 more time, so that I end up with 8 sections. So how to do that? Well, we fold it in half once, fold it in half twice, and fold it in half 1 more time. Got a little pizza slice, and then when you unfold it, you should have 8 slices. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with a simple circle. Now I'll make a shape, just a little triangle. See, the folds become great guidelines. So the triangle in this section, now I'm going to repeat it in each of the other sections, turning my paper as I go. This will make it easier to draw the shape the same each time. I'm going to do the same thing all the way around. Now I'm going to do just a simple circle on the guideline and repeat it around. So when you're making your mandala, it's supposed to be super fun, enjoyable, relaxing. It's very much about the experience. You can do simple shapes, like simple geometric shapes, or you can make them more complex, like fancy flower, or in some of the Hindu ones they have elephants. You can even think about using a theme: nature, flowers and leaves, geometry, spooky Halloween theme. I'm going to do a space theme. So I'm going to keep working on this and I will share it with you when I finish. Okay, and here is my beautiful space-themed mandala. I just love it. You can see how each little shape is repeated 8 times. Last but not least, I want to share with you some more examples by my lovely students who have done this project in the past. They look so amazing. And they even used it on some colored paper. And another tip that I love is using gel pens with this project. I used gel pens on my space theme design that I just made too. And then I also want to share some of my own artwork that I use with mandalas. The first one is a nature themed mandala and an elephant mandala. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I can't wait to see what you guys make.